Alright, MDMR, it's smashing rocks. I don't know if you guys got to see these lately. This is what I picked up the hill. If you see my little Mount Boucherie video, I've got a bunch of those. So, and some of this, which is like, not quite agate, I guess, or is agate. Watch this video. This guy was cutting them apart, and they look kind of cool, like tortoiseshell with all the crystals in there and shit. You can see on this one's got a little bit of crystal. So yeah, these are some pretty ugly pieces that I just picked up on the side of the road. And I know I did some videos the other day that was like in the dark with all these like cool things that we found. So these are some of the rocks that we did find. And they just have like neat little, like that's a neat little crystal, right? But I guess nothing like too spectacular. So what I've been doing now is I'm like sitting here and I'm trying to like chip them apart. But because a couple of them had like a more, they did a little crystalline feature in there that kind of looked more like an agate, right? But I feel like they're just like not ready agates, and they just don't want to come apart. Or I've got the wrong tools. So I've got this tool and I got this sledgy thing. So I'm gonna try to like prop you up here and hopefully without like damaging my screen too terribly. Guys, my last few videos I had like a lot of help there. Hopefully I've got nobody's like license plate in the background. Hate that shit, right? There we go. So, and I do. Ha ha ha. I have to pack it out later. It's for a trailer. Okay. Well, I'll try to face it the other way. Damn it. Oh well, this way you get like a view of what God's doing in the mountain. Okay, so like things like this, you can't really break this apart. I thought maybe I'd have some crystal in there, but and like this. You know, I don't think I can get the brown off there, so I was bummed about that. These guys, you can like smash them with the sledgy and they'll fly into like these tiny little pieces. You know, so I don't know. I was gonna try and like cut some of these down. Like this one's kind of cool, and maybe like make some cool earrings out of them. Watch me like scratch the shit on my screen here now, but it's like super fucking difficult, or I'm just novice at this. I've never done this before. I don't know how to smash rocks apart. So I've just been kind of like trying to fit the wedge in wherever I can and then like tapping it. So some of the parts that really still clay come off pretty nice, right? Like these clay parts, that's just clay. Because ultimately I can't like bring home a big truck full of rocks even if I would like to. And I mean, they're probably like not really worth anything except to me, who kind of thinks they're cool. I think there's some black in there and some clay. I feel like with this Mount Boucherie thing that, I don't know, apparently it was like 2 volcanoes. There's like a pond in the middle. I don't know much about that, but it's cool busting it apart because you get to like learn a little bit about it, right? And you just like alone that mountain of shit, right? So see that big wedgie, and then it kind of came apart. That's cool. And then you can see it just breaks. That's old clay. I was wondering if I was gonna find a fossil or something. So anyway, but if you watch my other video where I was at that Calamar Beach, when you look on the min file, on the government site min file, it actually says that Calamar Beach has agates. And like I did find a big roundy, but I hadn't quite realized that you had to like have the striation going, right? For it to be agates or whatever. And I don't have a sauce yet. Maybe if we get into this farther where it turns into like resinard and rock saw bullshit, right? You shall see. You never know where your hobbies are going to take you, right? You never know. So, anyways, I like do okay with this, with like chipping off the clay, and then I get mad and I kind of just like put the piece down on cement and hammer the whole thing and wreck it. I read this really funny thing the other day where it said like about pegamites. 1% of pegamites can form. 1% of pegamites will be found. And the funny part was like 1% of pegamites can be extracted without somebody smashing it to shit, which I thought was hilarious, right? Because yeah, the longer I'm out here tapping into these crystals, I just want to smash them. But that's not gonna work. So yeah, I would have been making more videos lately, but it's kind of just been like, my teeth are bugging me. It's hard to be out of town. So I made a video the other day. It was kind of sad, but don't mind me. And then I like privatized it because I get embarrassed about that shit. But it is important, that like people struggle. It's a natural thing to struggle. You wouldn't be very well rounded if you never had a struggle, right? So, and that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching.